praises and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Ha Rakah Kudash. Double honors to our apostle elders which rule great millstone well. And shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure unto the end. Shalom wa above the ball. So this is 2 Maccabees chapter 14 verse 15. And it's during the time of the Seleucid Empire. They sent Nicanor, the general of the Seleucid Empire, which is a Greek empire, and they sent him to deal with the Israelites that were in Jerusalem, right? Because they wanted Judas Maccabeus as a prisoner. It says in verse 15, now when the Jews, when it says Jews, it means the Judah, Benjamin, and Levi that were still there. The northern kingdom of Israel, all right, was already over here in what you know as North America, Central America, South America, and the Caribbean. They came here on Assyrian ships, all right, but the Jews, it's talking about Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Today, the Israelites are called so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indians that have been scattered throughout the world in slavery. It says, now when the Jews heard of Nicanor's coming and that the heathen were up against them, they cast earth upon their heads and made supplication to him that had established his people forever, and who always helpeth his portion with manifestation of his presence. So that's what he's going to do in these last days. All right, he's going to send the manifestation of his presence first in the word by the mouth of the prophets, and then he will soon send his son Yahushai, all right, after they make that implantable microchip mandatory for buying and selling. And after that, when the Lord comes, right, the son of Yahweh, Yahushai, he's going to kill all the enemy, which are heathen, and the 2/3 reprobate that cleave to the heathen. 2 Ezra 13 says in verse 6, but I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew upon it, which is a chariot, a so-called UFO, and Yahushai is who's upon it. It says, but I would have seen the region or place where out the hill was graven, and I could not. So you couldn't see the end of it. It was so big. It says, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, yet durst fight. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests, which you're going to have the laser beam coming out of these chariots and burning up people, but also nuclear missiles, which is going to create a heavy storm on earth of fire, including America, which is going to become a lake of fire. And they were all mixed together. The blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up, every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, which is the armies of the world that are going to be gathered in the valley of Jehoshaphat, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. All Alright, so that's the outcome of the heathen and all them that are cleaving to the heathen. Alright? The heathen have no hope. And if you're an Israelite and you're going to the heathen, you're going down to Egypt for help, you're begging the so-called white man and these other nations, for safety, the Lord's going to destroy you with them. Salvation is only for the Israelites, and the Israelites that are going to be saved are going to be turning from their sin, calling upon Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai.